How's it going, everyone? I'm gonna introduce my channel real quick before I get this video started. And my name is Crypto Slayer. That's my YouTube alias. Now I'm gonna talk mostly about cryptocurrencies and a lot of projects, because we're in the bull run. We're essentially in what's called a bull cycle, where coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum are just skyrocketing in price. I mean, we've seen Bitcoin go up beyond its all-time high and actually double it, and it went to $50,000 yesterday on February 16th, 2021. So we're going to talk about this because a lot of people have questions they want answered about certain projects that are really undervalued when you compare them to the overall market. Like when you look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, Bitcoin is 50K per coin. Ethereum, on the other hand, it's like 1,800. So that one is an altcoin. Essentially, when you look at it, as Ethereum versus Bitcoin, Bitcoin is the main, the one that has the most dominance in the market cap in general. Ethereum, on the other hand, is a cheaper coin, but based off the Ethereum network, you got all these other ERC20 tokens, which are basically tokens that are built on that network, on the Ethereum network. And those tokens you have to pay basically what's called like gas fees and all that stuff to transfer, if you're sending or receiving these coins, or just buying in general. Like if you're sending it to like Uniswap and stuff, you're paying these high, essentially, gas fees to be able to move around these coins. And that's what has been pretty much the issue lately, is that there's so much congestion, there's so much going on in this market, and there's not really a solution out there that can work effectively, that can reduce those costs and fees. We're going to be looking at a lot of coins other than Ethereum and Bitcoin, is what I'm trying to say. In other words, these other altcoins or projects are the ones that are tackling that issue and problem that is being dealt with when you're working with Ethereum ERC tokens, when you're sending and receiving and swapping them, and you're paying these high gas fees. So, and these coins right here, they're utilizing technology that's far newer than Ethereum's, Ethereum version 1. But there's an Ethereum 2.0 that's being developed, that's actually going to implement sharding, which is a blockchain technology that solves that scalability problem and issue, and that's going to be more released and fully utilized by 2022. So right now it's like half and half. Like what I mean by half and half is that currently you can actually mine Ethereum. Obviously, that's been how you attain any Ethereum. You confirm transactions is through mining them and working it. So it's proof of work versus proof of stake. Proof of stake is essentially like you're going to be able to stake Ethereum, and then it's going to be a better way to actually deal with that issue of like scalability and congestion, is because it's going to be a lot quicker. So it's going to make the network a lot faster for sure. And they're also going to implement sharding, but that's going to be later on in 2022, like I mentioned. And then by the time that's ready, it's going to be too late for us to do any good with it, because there's already like Flare network. You have Zilliqa. You also got other projects like Cardano that also work with smart contracts that are going to basically outperform Ethereum. So by the time Ethereum's fully ready with their sharding and their proof of stake and all that stuff, there's going to be these other projects like Cardano and Zilliqa and Flare networks, for example, that are going to already do what Ethereum does right now, but they're going to do it much better. And possibly, because Flare network is utilizing the consensus, they're using consensus instead of like proof of stake or proof of work. It's going to be a lot better because they're working with like XRP and stuff like that. But Zilliqa, for example, is definitely proof of stake right now, because you can actually stake this and you can earn money, passive income, by staking this like cryptocurrency. And say like you have about 100,000 in Zilliqa. So let's look at the staking calculators. You have 100K right here. That's going to give us an even number. Hold up, let me see if it lets me. There you go. 100,000 Zilliqa, you're staking it at 16% ROI. So if your staking period is about a year, let's just say you want to hold off for like at least a year, you're going to earn 16% of Zilliqa. So you're going to earn basically 15,987 ZILs every single year. And that means that's right now at these prices of 13 cents a coin, it's like almost $2,000. So that's not bad. Essentially allows you to make passive income right now, like utilizing that coin and then staking it. Later on, that's going to be worth some money. So like think about each coin going up to $5, because this is a possibility. So you stake 100,000 right now. by around February of next year, 2022, you just earn 16,000 ZIL. Let's just round that up to 16K. 5 times 16,000. We're talking about $80,000 that you could possibly make from 1 year of staking 100,000 Zilliqa, and that's if Zilliqa goes up to obviously $5 because we're multiplying 5 times 16,000. So that's essentially how that works. The Atomic wallet, it's actually a great wallet where you can send Zilliqa there and then you can stake it. Now, obviously do your research before doing this. Figure out, watch tutorials on YouTube of people actually doing this. And there's also right here like instructions on how to do it. So you first download and install the app, open the Atomic wallet, you get the ZIL, you buy it. So you can buy it from like Bitrue. You can also purchase it from Binance US if you're in the United States, because they don't, Zilliqa is a coin that's not offered on Coinbase, but you can also buy it on Uphold. So if you use Uphold, you can buy it there. Now when you buy it, you send it to your Atomic wallet, and then you can basically lock it up there for however long you want to keep it there, and you'll get that ROI of 16%. So that's essentially how that works. Here's the details. There's the instructions. Watch tutorials. Do your own research before you do this. I'm not giving you any financial advice. This is not financial advice, guys. This is just me telling you what you can do with your ZILs, basically, to earn passive income. And for every 1,000 Zilliqa that you earn, you're actually earning a gZil, so which is basically a governance ZIL token. So here's why staking this, if you own Zilliqa coins, is very important, is because you can right now you can actually earn gZils for every 1,000 Zilliqa coins that you basically earn as rewards from staking. You're gonna earn 1 gZil, and you're gonna be like, oh, 1 gZil, that's nothing. Yeah, I know the price of 1 gZil is $116. This one's actually has gone up to as high as what is the highest? I think we're at the highest it's ever been, actually. So that's actually pretty interesting. I'm gonna look at how long. Okay, so I'm gonna look all time. Yeah, it looks like we're basically at a high. We're essentially making higher highs right here with this cryptocurrency coin. But you gotta understand that this coin right here, there's a limited supply of gZils, meaning like this is gonna end. These can only be earned through rewards from staking Zilliqa, and there's 722,000, which is very low. Like if you compare that to other coins or cryptocurrencies that have a low supply like this one, we're talking about thousands of dollars. So look at Maker, for example. I like to compare gZil of where it can go to like Maker, because Maker has essentially almost a 1 million max supply, meaning that the max supply of gZil is actually less than Maker. And Maker, this coin right here that I'm looking at, the green M, this one's actually a lot more expensive than the governance ZIL. So meaning the governance ZIL obviously is very undervalued when you compare this to that, and this one has a less of a supply than the Maker, which is way more expensive. So yeah, I think there's value in actually earning these gZils because of the low supply, and you're gonna need this coin if you want to have any sort of governance or voting rights when it comes to the blockchain. Like if you want to make decisions in the Zilliqa network or however that works, you're gonna have to have some gZil to be able to basically vote on things. So that's why it's called governance ZIL. It gives you those voting rights, and so you can actually form decisions. Like the person or entity that owns the most of this is going to be able to cast the most votes into having a change of how something's delegated or whatever. So nodes and all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I'm still researching, learning about. So I don't quote me on that. I don't know if I'm correct, but I do know this is going to be valuable. So definitely, if you're able to stake ZIL, do it, because you're also going to earn gZil for every 1,000 ZIL that you earn. You're going to along the way, you're going to also earn the gZil, and this one could possibly go up to $2,000 to $3,000 at the end of a bull cycle. This coin right here could still do another 10 to 20x, and that sounds really hopeful and stuff. But it's a lot of hopium, I know, but it's very possible. You just have to understand that the current actual market cap of basically gZil, fully diluted, it's 84 million. So look at the market cap of MakerDAO. So if you look at the actual market cap of MakerDAO, for example, it's 2.4 billion. Imagine if if you trade your swap market caps with gZil and then Maker, gZil will literally have like $2,000 to $3,000 or possibly even more. It's gonna have less of a circulating supply than this one. So yeah, that's why I think there's gonna be value in that. And don't do it just because of that reason. I think that Zilliqa is very important to this ecosystem. It's going to be used to interoperate with other blockchains and to work alongside, not to replace them, but to sort of like help and benefit other blockchains like Cardano and stuff like that. This solves a unique problem though. So each blockchain is going to solve a unique problem, I feel like, and the one this is going to be an important, like, it's going to play an important role in the future. Hopefully it doesn't get destroyed by regulations. I know regulations are coming here in the coming months. If it can survive regulations, which I'm pretty sure it will, because it has an amazing team. Like, this is actually, like, you can consider this a utility coin, and it doesn't use that much energy. So even if we do end up in an energy crisis in the future, this isn't going to be like regulated, because, well, it doesn't even use that much energy as compared to like Bitcoin and Ethereum, for example. So it's almost like, it has a low carbon footprint, and it's like Cardano and like XRP, for example, because of how cheap it is. Transactions are cheap and they're not expensive. Like with Ethereum, Bitcoin, you pay a lot of money when you try to buy or sell it. So also when you're sending it costs like a certain amount. So what I'm trying to say is, like, this is useful. This is not financial advice though. I'm not a financial advisor, let me repeat that. But if you're trying to get into cryptocurrencies right now, I would recommend this one as one of them. Like, do your own research though. You don't have to follow what I'm saying. Look at where it's been in the past. It's actually gone up to 20 cents. That's its all-time high. So if you look here, let me show you guys. You can see that the all-time high of Zilliqa was in May 10th, 2018. It was 23 cents. So we're literally looking at like half of that right now, essentially. So imagine Bitcoin already reached its all-time high. Ethereum already went past its all-time high as well. Ethereum had like a $1,500 all-time high, or $1,400, something like that, almost $1,500, and it already smashed that. It's almost at 2K. Bitcoin had a 20K all-time high, and Bitcoin already doubled that and is going to triple that here soon if it reaches 60,000, because we're at 50K. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's very possible that Zilliqa at least gets to $1 at the end of this bull cycle. If not, that's a very conservative amount. That's just like low end, very low end. Because I think Zilliqa, in my own opinion, I think not financial advice. Again, I can't even repeat this enough. This is not financial advice, but my own opinion. I think Zilliqa can go from $3 to $6 at the end of a bull cycle. At the very, that's like more of a more realistic prediction in my opinion, because look at the circulating supply. Like, yes, that is very high, but when you compare that to like XLM, Stellar Lumens, or like XRP, which have way over 50 billion max supplies, like XRP has 100 million, or 100 billion, my bad. XLM is 50 billion because they burned their other 50 billion for some reason. So this one has way less, which is like, this is around one half of XLM and the max supply, and 1/4 or 1/5 of XRP's max supply. So this one could actually go up to $3 to $6, because where did the XLM go last bull run, and where did the XRP go last bull run? XRP went up to $3.86, something like that, $3.86 with but it was also like a top 10 coin. XLM was also a top 20 coin, and it went up to like $1 and something, or almost $1. It was like 92 cents. So what I'm trying to say is that this one has a lot of potential. Yes, this is a number 52 coin, but being a number 52 coin, or top 50 coin, basically is very it's going to be very important, and a lot of people see a lot of value in this. That's why when you look at coin market cap, 100,000 people have put Zilliqa on their watch list. So yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to ramble too much, but this is one, if you're new to cryptocurrencies, this is one you should consider looking at. This one, obviously most people are going to recommend like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Also, there's some people that are crazy, but are also like they know like what's coming in the future with regulations and stuff. So they're more into like XLM. They like XRP and stuff like that, because those that also have a lot of utility, and they can be very useful in the future, especially with this whole quantum financial system or QFS that's gonna probably come soon. So like, all that stuff is gonna play a role, in my opinion. Like, also Cardano and stuff. No one knows the future, so we can only make sound predictions based on what's already happened in the past. by looking at history. So that's why I compare all-time highs and previous bull runs, and I compare that to coins that I'm like considering buying. And I also look at the project. I do a lot of research on the team, whether or not that coin's gonna even offer any sort of utility in the future, and whether or not it's gonna be in demand. I take a lot of things into consideration when I do my research and due diligence when I'm investing. So I suggest you guys do the same. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you guys not recommendations, because I can't recommend any of this stuff to you guys. I'm just laying down the information. Hopefully you guys can make a sound decision after you do your own due diligence. And if you look at this project and you see a lot of value in it, like I do, in my opinion, I think this has a lot of value right now. It's very undervalued at a market cap of 1.3 billion for Zilliqa. At 12 cents is very undervalued. Obviously, you know where this is headed, especially when the overall market is, the crypto market is in the process of going parabolic anytime soon. So buying it at these prices, people are going to look back at a 10 cent, a 10 or 12 cent Zilliqa, and they're going to be like, wow, that was an amazing buying opportunity. When Zilliqa goes to $1, people are going to be like, yo, imagine if you would have put 10 grand into it at 10 cents, you would now have this. There's going to be a lot of people saying that, and arguing, complaining that they should have bought early. I'm just telling you guys before it happens, because it's probably going to happen here soon. I don't know like I said, I don't know the future. No one knows the future, but in the coming months, in the coming years, this is going to be pretty valuable if it doesn't get regulated, if it doesn't get stomped by regulations. Sure that this project is going to survive and thrive. So hope you all enjoyed this video. Definitely leave a like and comment if you did. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications so you guys stay updated on future uploads. I'll be making more videos on Zilliqa and also other cryptocurrency projects that hold a lot of value and utility in them, that are worth buying in my opinion. I was just going to offer you guys my own my own viewpoint and kind of opinion on those things, and you guys do your own due diligence and research of whether or not you should buy it. And hopefully you can get some sort of value from these videos, from subscribing to my channel, and that these videos could help you make informed decisions on what you're buying and investing your money into. And that's what I hope to do. So yeah, I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace out.